Right, hello and welcome back to yet another episode of the War Robots Speedrun, where I try to go from a brand new account to Champions League as fast as I possibly can. Here's our day counter, and yeah, let's see what we get today. As always, we are getting spammed by offers. Oh, okay, let's quickly speed through. Boom, I saw a Chong drone there, and another Chong drone, interesting. Nothing worth buying though, as of now. Ooh, a dollar for an upgrade token is pretty good. That's probably the cheaper thing you can get. Space Tech Corporation benefits, drone upgrades are cheaper. Okay, so nothing too good as of now. We got a weapon data pad for free from the web store. There's another ultimate leaderboard going on. Ooh, the ultimate blitz is here. Okay, so this thing, if you guys don't know, basically has a ridiculously thick Aegis shield, can teleport like the Phantom, and yeah, besides that, it moves a little bit faster and has a reduced ability cooldown. So yeah, I think this shield goes up to like 800 or 900,000 health when it's maxed out. Pretty insane. And the other thing is Claude Vicious actually works with this thing. It won't actually deactivate the Aegis shield, which is pretty funny. So the Ultimate Blitz is a really good robot. Very solid if you have it. We got the Luminous Paint Job for the Pathfinder today. Okay, that's really cool. And tomorrow will be the big day where we get our strongest spot probably, besides the Leo. So I'm very excited for that. Besides that, let's open up this red weapon datapad and see what we get. Blue, okay, let me skip through. 1,000 piercers, okay, solid. And then what's the free reward from the store today? Let's see. If we just scroll down, we get a blue pad. Okay, that's welcome. Let me go open this up and see what it has, because I am curious to see. Yep, watch it be blue maybe? Oh, purple, okay, we'll take that. All right, what is it? Another Walter Trommel. Oh wow, oh, I accidentally skipped through. Yeah, wait, how many Walters does that make us have so far then? I feel like we have a lot of them, no? Okay, let's go check Walter. We have 4 of the Walter Trommel pilots. For some people, I know that makes people jealous. Apologies if you're watching this and tweaking out at the fact that I've gotten so many Walters. I'm looking at you, Wraith. But anyways, yeah, okay, so we have make a payment chain return. So you guys can see you get some decent rewards if you charge up some money over time. Ultimate Elming is still running. Nothing else to be seen, I think, here. Let's just quickly watch these ads real quick. And boom, all of our daily ads have been watched. So yeah, let's just claim this real quick. 50 gold, lovely. And then another bonus gold here. Okay, solid stuff. I believe the shipyard today, I just checked this on my main account, yep. So there are pilots. This is actually a pretty bad shipyard to spin in. All these pilots are ones you can get, I'm pretty confident, except for a couple, in the 100 chest. So except for, I think, James Veloci and... Actually, wait, are they in the 100 chest? Let's go confirm, because I believe they are in here. Let me just check. Okay, is Cliff Debut in here? We'll just go here. He is. Yeah, so all these pilots are in the 100 chest. So you are spinning essentially 2,500 gold to get that. Oh, wait, let me just clean this real quick. But we'll watch the ad in a second because I want to talk about the workshop. Oh, okay. Got this. Yeah, but just to give you an idea of how bad this is, all these pilots are basically worth 100 tickets. Just a heads up on that. And the only good thing from this is that if you go into the shipyard here, the super spin, which I believe you have like a 5% chance of landing on, will give you some really decent rewards for free to play. Anything that you land on here, except for maybe the gold, this is pretty much the only bad reward. I guess Walter Trommel, Sim Johan, and Miharu Sharp are okay, considering they are some pretty solid pilots. But yeah, like getting an upgrade token or 2, and then this Memoriam is very clutch for free-to-play players. However, gold is more useful, in my opinion, in terms of speeding up upgrades. However, if you're in Champions League and you have abundance of gold, yeah, why not spend on this? You can get some other stuff with upgrade tokens as well. So depending on your needs, if gold's not as important to you, then I guess that's an okay spin. Nothing to claim from the supply center. We watched our daily ads. So what I'll do is let me just go here, watch this, and boom. And I believe that is our first Redeemer. So yep, there we go. Claim Redeemer. Okay, there's a little glitch sometimes where it kind of lags out. This thing is very solid. It's basically a plasma gun. I'm sure a lot of you guys know how this works. If you guys don't know, then I will showcase this later once we have 4 of them. But yeah, that actually didn't take that long to get. So W that. What else is there? Nothing else to really go for right now, so we'll just leave that aside. And over here, we'll be swapping out the Tempest for the Redeemer. So yeah, here we go. We finally have our first solid weapon. The other thing that's good about the Redeemer is actually it's pretty cheap to upgrade. I believe it's a little bit cheaper compared to the gold tier weapons, so that is very solid. That aside though, let's see over here. Oh, we can actually level up our Ultra Travel Pilot. This is going to cost us 375 Memoriam. I would wait for a 10% discount, but honestly speaking, I don't think it's going to matter too much at this stage because the pilot level is so low. So you know what? Let's just go for it. See what we get. Ooh, we got Quartermaster. Okay, so this is actually okay. It's not the best for the robot itself, but for free-to-play players, it's actually not a bad pull. Basically, our active modules are going to be a little bit cheaper to use. That's really good because that means every time we need to use the advanced repair unit, now instead of needing to use like what? 40 power cells, we'll only need to use like 30-ish, so it saves you over time. So not a bad pull. The reason why I did level that up though is because, if you guys don't remember, we have this little Titan task going on right now. And now we can get the Yang Li pilot, which is going to be our main Titan pilot. And once we get the Yang Li pilot, we will start focusing on leveling up our Aether pilot to a higher level, because this is actually going to make a very big difference in the end game, because pilots make robots go insanely strong when they are high level. So you want to really emphasize on that. For the time being though, like we don't really need to rush it because we just need to go for high level robots and weapons. So once we get our Chion leveled up, I think we have a third Chion somewhere too, right? If we go here. Yeah, we have our Chion over here. So what I'll probably be doing is once this upgrade is done, I'm going to upgrade this a little bit so that tomorrow we can start working on our Pathfinder and speed it up with some gold. Where is it? Yeah, this Pathfinder right here. And this is actually going to be really strong for our extermination run too. So I'm excited for that. That aside, let's go quickly watch these final ads and then we can speed up the upgrade since we do have some ads left over, and then we'll play some games. So let me just scroll through these real quick. And boom, all ads have been watched. But yeah, before I actually go into my games launcher though, okay, first things first, I'm going to go and claim our web shop rewards. So if we go here, today's gift. Okay, we got our thorium to claim, which is great. All right, how much thorium is this? 100 thorium. Yep, as always. Advent calendar. What is today's reward? Oh my god, my scroll wheel is acting up. 500 keys. 30W. Okay, we'll take that. Yeah. And then now what we'll do is before we actually go to the My Games launcher, I want to watch the ads to speed up this Chion. So we'll do that right now. And boom. So we sped it up a little bit. I'm probably going to... Actually, I'll leave this for the time being because I guess we can rock a temporary build here. I accidentally zoomed in somehow. Okay. But yeah, we'll just leave the Chions at level 8 and level 7 and level 1. We'll just level up the Chion and the Pathfinder equally until we get the Pathfinder to about level 8, level 8 robot, level 10 weapons. That's probably the good stopping point. And then we'll focus on our Leo. But yeah, I will see you guys on the My Games launcher. Sorry, the screen is a little weird here, but here we go. All right, we are here on the My Games platform. Oh, we got 25% more honor points if we're running space tech bots. That's good for us because fun fact, the Aether and the Leo are both space tech. The other ones we have are Yandy. Oh wait, Cossack. Wait, Gary is also space tech. I mean, I guess that makes sense. All right, but Gary is also space tech, and yeah, so is the Ocho. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, the Seraph is also space tech, and so is the Ao Chin. We have so many space tech robots. It's kind of crazy. Fenrir is Evo Life. Strider is Yendi. Kraken is Indra is Yendi. I think Rook is DSC. Okay, and then Leech is Evo Life. I know that one. Yeah, solid stuff. I guess without further ado, we'll hop in. I forget. Do we have another like medium weapon for Leech? Not in particular. Okay, by the way, technically speaking, we could run the Deshrits on the Leech. Probably not the best build, but I mean, you can pretty much run anything on the Leech and it'll do good. So yeah, I mean, that aside though, like I said, this is not worth it. I'm probably not going to spin this thing. If you guys really want to know the odds, here are the chances. I think if you add up all these percentages, just out of curiosity, post there, Bretta, do the math for me because I don't actually know. Maybe I'm pretty sure if you add all these up, there's like a 5% remaining. Like these add up to like 95%, and then whatever's left is your chance of actually hitting the super game here. All right, Bretta from the past, here's your numbers. So this is something I actually calculated back when I was doing the spins on my main account as well. For some weird reason, if you add up all the odds, you guys can see I use Axol here because Axol is a great software to do these kind of calculations. If you add them all up, the sum becomes 100, which means there's no odds posted whatsoever for getting the special prize. So I don't know how they calculate it. I was wondering if Pixonic is scamming us, but obviously since you can land on the special prize, there are odds somewhere for it. They never specified it, so I personally think that's a scam. You're supposed to, by law, show all the odds for getting a reward. So the fact that Pixonic doesn't show it could actually be grounds for a legal lawsuit. So yeah, Pixonic, if you're watching this, let us know what the heck is going on with this. But yeah, anyways, we don't know the odds of getting the prize. So yeah, super game chances are still hidden. But back to you, Brenda from the past. But yeah, anyways, that aside, like even once you hit the super game, I think this one, you have a solid chance of getting the upgrade tokens, which is pretty nice. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to ignore that one and let's just hop into some games because that's what's higher priority here. And of course, we'll be doing quick match now that we're done with our squad tasks. All right, we have dropped in on Dreadnought. I'm probably going to drop our Acho like always, just have some fun. Although we're probably going to want to swap. Oh, wait, before I keep talking, look at this. We have a Pathfinder with the triple Geones here. It's got the luminous paint job too. Seems like he finished getting the login rewards a day earlier than we did. That's probably because I missed out on a day. Okay, I managed to actually snag this beacon somehow. We got lucky. Let's see if he knows how to play the Pathfinder, because Pathfinder is supposed to be played in a very finicky way. Hopefully he knows what he's doing. I don't think it matters to us because this Nuo is shredding. Okay, let's see what this guy's in. This guy's in an emoji. Okay, this emoji's probably going to die here because we can just charge him like this. And he has nothing he can do to stop us from absolutely obliterating him. Oh, actually, no, never mind. He can. He has the stealth module. Okay. Although we did do some solid damage against him. So for now, we'll just hide. Okay. This guy's hitting us with his homing weapons from up there. So we got to be a little bit careful. I'm going to use my ability to reposition because I don't like where we're at right now. Okay. This guy's still in the emoji, as we know. So we'll just try and hit him for as much damage as we can. We're probably going to want to heal because we're actually taking quite a lot of damage here. Oh, he's in a Siren. Okay. All right, I guess he bought the Siren offer then. There's actually an offer in the shop where you can buy that specific build. So we're going to have to play a bit safe. I'm actually going to try and charge in through this tunnel here so that we can navigate this side without getting shot at by stealth robots 24/7 because it's kind of getting annoying and we did lose a lot of health to them. So we'll just navigate this way, try to live on for a bit. Okay. So we're moving this way. I don't know if our ability hits this guy off, so we'll just do this. Yeah, this emoji is cooked now because he does not have stealth, and we have landed on him. Let's use our heal module here, and we ended up getting the kill. Okay, this guy landed too. We ended up losing one of our weapons, but that is fine because we can do solid damage on this guy. Use our ability, should be able to kill him with our stampede. Nice, we got him. And this guy dropped in an Acho of his own, so we'll have to back up here because he does have some strong weapons. Although it looks like we're actually out damaging him right now, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe we just commit this fight. Oh my god, we're actually out damaging him. Wow, that's the power of high level weapons, guys. We just obliterated that Achikachi. So we'll move over this way then, and then come take this beacon. So I'm gonna use my mothership on this guy. This guy's in a Kaji, it seems. So we're going to want to try and be careful here. Okay. He's in a weak Kaji though. So oh, actually we might be dead though. Ooh, his mines ended up getting us. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we didn't have our ability up. We probably could have killed him if we had enough time, but he had the whiteout drone as well. So unfortunate for us. And that's fine though, because now we can fly up and we are forecapping the enemies right now, by the way. Very solid work from our team. They've been getting busy. Let's see if I can snipe this guy. Yeah, just casually sniping him from halfway across the map. Yeah, I don't know what this guy is in, but it looks like he's in an emoji. Judging from the fact that he has stealth and portals linked over there. Yep, he does. Okay, we'll just try and move over this way. I think he's trying to hide behind cover. That is fine though, because he is going to land, and now bro is going to die. Because he landed right in front of us, and we two-shot him. So yeah, this guy's lance is also going to get two-shotted. I'm sorry, sir. Oh, three-shotted. Nice. This Kaji's also going to die. Never mind. He managed to get into invisibility. He's got mines pretty much everywhere there. Okay, let's just shoot at this luchador. Okay. This void is going to come in handy here. Oh my god, do you guys see the damage I put here? Okay, we're doing some solid work. Okay. I don't know how much damage we can do on this guy. It's a lot. The answer is a lot. The answer is just a lot. And then I don't know if we can hit this Kaji, but yeah, he's just hiding in invisibility. And then I think there was a luchador down here. I think actually the luchador might have died. That's kind of funny. Okay, we'll just fly up here and get this Kaji. Yeah, I don't know why you're trying to come closer to us. We'll take that free kill. And then this Dagon over here, we'll just fire at from this range. And we ended up getting Beyond Godlike just like that. Okay, this guy's in a Kid Titan. I feel so bad for him because he is going to get absolutely vaporized here. Okay, the Void weapons do solid damage, by the way, even from this range. Because the Titan's hitbox is so large, right? Okay, let's empty out our Moonin. And it doesn't even matter because we ended up winning the game. Yeah, I just can't wait till we get a 25% Titan discount because those Void weapons are going to do twice as much damage as they do right now. That is how insane leveling up the weapons are. But yeah, easily first place, 439,000 silver. We got 1,800 honor points, so it's actually not too big of a difference, although I guess that game did end pretty quickly. And yeah, we did the most damage by a large margin. This guy's silver, okay, about like 700 games played. He's got solid stuff, actually. He's the guy who had the Siren, too. Oh, he actually probably did buy this then. This is all free to play. Very big congrats, because this is actually very solid stuff for free to play. I think if he just levels up his gear some more, which he is doing, by the way, he's leveling up his Siren, his Typhon, his Seraph, he'll probably rank up. So very solid progress. I'm glad what you're doing. Actually, before we go, let's just check. Does he have his Titan modules? He does, but I don't know if he has the right one. Can't remember. I think that might be the TRA. If that is the TRA, then good job. You're doing your job. And then this guy, he's got the Kid. Nuo. Oh, by the way, you saw how much damage this guy was doing. You guys can see he's not even a high level Nuo. He's just genuinely, Nuo is that strong. There's a reason I glazed that thing. Okay, Seraph Mark II. Solid stuff. I don't think he's pay to win. So solid stuff. Actually, he might be just for the Fafnir, but that's like $5. So not too big of a deal. But yeah. Good stuff regardless. Oh, and maybe the Dagon as well, but again, not too much spent. Solid stuff. Expert League, he hasn't played in a while because if you're expert and you've dropped this many trophies, that just means you haven't played the game in a long time. He's got a lot of games played. Let's see what his hanger's like. Not too strong, actually. But he does have high level weapons. So he probably is a long time player. Yep, you guys can see his Kid is leveled up here too. And yeah, solid stuff. But yeah, kind of shocked, honestly, that his hanger is kind of under leveled and he's hit a higher league. So props to him. Well played. We got paired up with some like skilled players there, I think. Okay, 2 defense boosters. So nothing big here. It's our next reward. Destroy 10 enemies and we get some XP. So we're probably going to be able to open another common pad today, which is going to be nice. Anything here? Nope. And what's over here? Destroy 10 enemies. Okay, so we're literally going to get Yang Li in the next game too, which is going to be cool. All right. Well, in that case, let's just go hop into some games. All right, we have dropped in on Power Plant. We are playing Push, so I guess Push is, like I said, back in the official map pool now, although it is rare compared to Beacon Rush, Domination, and Team Deathmatch. Okay. What in the world? Okay, that must be a very high-level Nether, because bro is zooming. Okay, this guy's in a sword unit. I don't want to fight him too hard. Hopefully he doesn't go for us. Nice. We'll send him off to the Shadow Realm. This guy's an Ophian. I think he might have already used his ability because he is just not flying. Okay, we got blinded by something though. I don't like this. We'll have to play it safe for a second. Okay, I'm going to use my heal modules here because I don't want to die. We'll move over this way. Although I don't think we actually took that much damage there. So that's nice. Okay, sword unit here. Okay, never mind. There he is flying up. So let's just try and empty out our ammo for a second. Okay, he's not going for us, so the sword probably flew to somebody else. Nice, that's good. Okay, we'll shove this guy in a corner. Okay, we got blinded again. How? Who the heck is linking to the sword unit? Okay, we'll just go for him though. I think we have enough damage to kill him. Okay, nice. Do we have... No, we do not have enough to kill him. That's so annoying. Wait, how do we just keep getting blinded? Was our Stampede like indirectly like hitting him? I don't know. That's kind of annoying though. It's fine. Kind of played aggressively there because I knew we could have killed the sword unit. I just didn't expect us to get blinded twice in a row. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. Okay, we'll link to a sword unit here. And then we'll try to knock down these Nuos because they are kind of annoying. All right. We're just locking him down into one spot. We're doing some solid damage against him. He is probably going to heal all of it up though again. So that's going to be annoying to see. It's fine though. We'll go for this Nuo instead now because he's not linked to anybody. So he's not going to heal as much. Okay, unfortunate because the enemies are kind of body blocking for this guy. Okay, we're actually gonna have to heal. What the heck? How is he doing so much damage to us? Oh wait, the Fafnir, right? The Fafnir has 100% defense mitigation, so that's how he's doing so much damage. Okay, we're kind of getting cooked right now. Although I am playing kind of aggressively here. Maybe we drop our... What should we drop? Let's drop our Seraph and have some fun with this guy. Because I do believe we have enough damage to just melt everybody in a cone here. Okay, so here we are. Let's use our lockdown module and try and hit these enemies. Okay, there's this duo over here that we can go for. And nice, we got the kill on him pretty comfortably. Okay, well, we're getting hit by the Samjok turret, but that is fine. We'll just have to land here. Never mind, we're getting hit by somebody else now too. Okay, we'll just chill here for a second and pray we don't get hit too hard. Okay, these guys are both in Samjoks, that's hella annoying. And we just got blown up by, I think, oh, they had a Monarch. Okay, interesting. All right, then let's drop our Bagliore next. So we have the Redeemer on this thing. The Redeemer is a close range weapon, 350 meters range, so we're going to have to play this a little bit smart and calculatingly. We'll teleport over this way, I think, and try to go for that Kaji. Okay, so where is he? He is right here. And of course he has just mines lying around, so we're just cooked. Oh, that's so annoying. I should have expected that. That's on me. Ooh, okay, we'll drop our Aether here then, and see if we can maybe turn this around thanks to our firepower. Okay, this guy's got the, what is it? The Samjok here, but he's gonna get 2-shotted. Okay, nice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4 shots actually. Wow, he was a tanky one. The Samjok's over there. This guy's over here firing at us. That's fine. We'll just try and go for this Kaji then, I guess. There's a mothership on him. Try to do some damage. Ooh, I don't think we killed him, but maybe our teammates can finish him off. I don't know. We'll just go for the Samjok instead. Just one pump him. Okay, we'll have to heal up a bit here. I don't like how tanky this Samjok is. Oh, sorry, not Samjok, this Kaji is. Okay, this guy's in the Teth. Kind of concerning. Okay, we'll have to fly up here. Try and bait some damage. Okay. I am very concerned. These guys are going to win the game if we don't do something about this. Okay, we're going to have to heal up here. Okay. And I'm assuming this guy's the Teth that teleported. Okay, where did he go? Right here. Okay, we'll have to keep damaging him. And I think we just lost the game because the enemy team is currently right in front of us. Oh, actually, no, never mind. We're somehow still alive. We managed to push back the objective just a slight bit here. Although we have to be careful. We can't end up losing this right now because we are basically at the verge of losing. Okay. Samjok got hit. We can finish him off too. Nice. Beyond godlike. Where's the Kaji? He's over there. We're doing some solid damage to him. We're getting hit by these guys. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to land. We might actually die here, and we do end up dying. I think the enemy team has like a high-level boom rocket person, so that's kind of annoying for us. I'm gonna see if I can go kill that Kaji. Although I don't know if we can. This Kaji's like max level, basically. Holy. Okay, what is his name? His name was Oso Babas? Okay, we'll have to go back and check him. Yeah, like he was basically unkillable. I think he had like really high-level Ancile and Aegis. So that's probably why we couldn't break through that. That's fine though. Okay, where's the objective? The objective is here. Okay, so we're starting to make a comeback here. We have an Eiffel player, and then somebody on their team, as we know, has the boom bash weapons. So we gotta be careful here. Okay, here's the ducks. We're gonna fire at him, maybe bait out an ability. Yep, nice. Okay, this guy's the guy over there with the boom bash, so we're gonna have to fall back and try and go for him. Okay. Our objective is getting pushed back again, so that's kind of bad and unfortunate. This guy is hopefully dead. Never mind, he's not even dead. Wow. Okay, we're gonna get shot at by this sword unit a little bit. That's fine. We can just move over this way and fire at him once he lands. Okay, we'll have to fly because we just saw the boom weapons. Okay. Yeah, he's got the Ravager over there, I just saw. Okay. I don't know how he's getting an Ancile. Maybe one of the drones has an Ancile shield. Yeah, but this Ravager here just has 3 of the bashes, and we can't really do anything against that. So we end up dying here. Kind of unfortunate. I guess we should have played our Ocho a little bit safer. But yeah, we're just going to get cooked. Because we can't really do anything when our teammates have all died. Okay, we'll spectate some of the enemies. So this guy's still in his sword unit. Just dashing forward with the Mirix. He's not playing the sword properly though. That's not how you're supposed to play the sword unit. You're supposed to try and stay in the air and absorb damage first before charging in. So he's rushing it a little bit. I guess it doesn't matter though because our teammate does end up cooked by the enemy team. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to go check out what that Kaji's level was, because Oso Babas, I think was his name, just completely tore through our entire team because he had like a high level Kaji. Oh, nice. Promotion to Diamond 3, so 1,100 gold. We are currently at basically 2,400 trophies, so almost halfway to champs. Just need 100 more trophies. Let's see where the enemies are standing. So Oso Babas, he's also a Diamond League player. This is his current hanger. Okay, a level 10 Kaji. Oh, wow. Yeah, so high level gas, high level Ansel. I guess he also had this, which gives you Aegis when you go below a certain amount of health. Yeah. Okay, so I guess our bots just have that little health because he was doing an insane amount of damage there. Maybe his Kaji has maxed out modules or something, and that's why he was doing so much damage because his new camp was charged. But yeah, like in game modes where you're forced to push the enemy, like Kaji is just such a good bot. So yeah, it's honestly one of the most annoying bots in the game right now. Like I said, more so than Samjok, because you can, like, the weapons it came with plus the plus the Kaji's playstyle are just annoying. Yeah, like this guy's a Kaji too. He had the Nether level 8, level 5 spears. Kind of interesting to see, because normally what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to upgrade your weapons before your robot. The exceptions being some of the robots, because like Kaji, for instance, he actually gets bonus ability duration and reduced cooldown when you level him up to Mark 2 and Mark 3. So yeah, but that aside, we also had some squad mates here. So Luchador, Sword Unit, Kaji as well. Okay, kind of underleveled, but that's fine. And then what did this guy have? He had some solid stuff too. He has an ultimate Orkin as well. That's pretty cool. Right, solid stuff, solid stuff. And you guys can see Mascaso, Piru Mascaso and Joshua Mascaso, very funny names, but we'll take that. We ended up getting kind of cooked there, but that's fine because we still get our tasks done and we still got trophies for placing first. But yeah, here's our Yangli pilot. He is absolutely gorgeous, and he, as a Titan pilot, is animated. But yeah, this will be nice to have on our Aether, so we're quickly going to swap the Aether pilot to the Yangli pilot. So hello, Yangli, good sir. We're also going to do justice right, and I'm going to go back and give our Newton the pilot that he so rightfully deserves. So ignore the fact that he has an Aether pilot, but you know what? It's fine. Jude Price, you are now back to your home Titan. And on that note, actually, I'm going to, this might infuriate some players, but you know what? I'm going to unlock our 4th hanger slot just so that we can display all of our premium Titans up here. So yeah, we're gonna give Newton the rightful spot he deserves as a king. So yeah, very cool. And besides that, let's go see if we get something good from this common pad here, because I do believe we got this common pad. Yep, we did. Nice. And best investment, what do we get from this? Let's check. 10 modules, okay. And yeah, let's go open up this pad. So lo and behold, what is the blue pad going to give us? A blue reward? 1,000 arm M's. Okay, we'll take that. And then our components then will totally look like this. Okay. So yeah, now we're basically close to getting the arm weapons too. So that'll be nice. Yeah, I'll take that. And then what else can we do before we leave? I think that's it for now. So let's just have some fun and go into another game. Actually, wait. Completed. Okay, first on this one. So we ended up getting 5,000 needle components. Okay, we'll take that. This one's also completed. We ended up getting 2,500 splinter components, which is also really good. Then anything else that's completed? Nope, nothing else that's completed. We are first in a couple of these, so I'll take that. But yeah. And then of course we are doing this, but I'm not aiming to like get the ultimate blitz or anything. We all know how that went last time we tried it. So I'm not even gonna bother this time. But yeah. Solid rewards if you can rank up in that thing. But that aside, let's just hop into our last game for today. And actually, wait, before we do that, I almost forgot. The Aether pilot. The first thing I need to do is go here and activate this empty skill. What do we get? After capturing a beacon, Karra Aether deals increased weapon damage. This is actually one of the worst skills you can get. So I'm actually gonna, when you're upgrading a pilot, by the way, when you have like only 1 or 2 skills, it's actually okay to use a random skill, because you will land on something that is probably going to be good most of the time statistically. So yeah, like this. We just got super duper lucky and we got Mechanic, which is going to be a skill that we will keep. And if we manually selected this, it would cost 750 Memoriam to choose the skill. And on top of that, it would cost us Memoriam to upgrade it, right? But we just randomly landed on a great skill. So we saved so much memoriam and we only ended up spending like 200 on it. So definitely do that. We're not going to be able to upgrade it because Titan pilots cost platinum to level up instead of gold. So we'll leave that. But yeah, we now have 7% more damage on our Aether, which is great to have. And we heal a little bit extra per second, which is also great to have. So yeah, our Aether is now a lot stronger. And now we can hop into game with it and test it out to see how good it is. All right, we are on Canyon. This is actually kind of bad for us because this is not a really good map for brawlers, but that is fine. We're probably going to rush the center here and try to just hold it down as long as we can. Okay, let's move out to the side a bit, and then now we can just charge to build momentum. Remember, we lose a lot of momentum when we slam into something or change directions as the Acho, so you want to try and keep your distance. Okay, this enemy, I don't know what this guy's in, but he is fast. He's in a Samjok, I think. We are getting hit quite hard right now. Yeah, he's in a Samjok, as I predicted. Yeah, we're going to have to move over this way. We are taking quite a lot of damage. I don't know if we're going to actually be able to take this beacon. Okay. Yeah, we're just getting shot at by boom bash weapons from all around the map, so we're ended up just gonna dying here. He also has a Mark II Samjok. Okay, kind of annoying. But we'll come over here. I guess we'll play with our teammates and try to just approach the enemies with the Bagliore, because we don't really have another strategy we can do. Because that Samjok is basically gonna have free control over mid over there. But we'll teleport over this way. So we didn't teleport much, but that's fine. I'm going to try and see if we can focus down that annoying Boom Bash user, because Boom Bash weapons, as you guys can probably tell by now, just from the past few times we fought against it, are very annoying to face off against. Okay, we'll fire this beacon this way, and I think we'll be able to kill this Samjok, because he's like cornered. Okay, we'll wait half a second before teleporting, nice. And now we'll be able to jump him, because he's not ready for us here. So yeah, look at the damage output we're doing to the poor guy, and he's vaporized. 130,000 damage in one go. Okay, this guy also has disciplines at Mark II, so solid Raven build here. And he's got the Nessa Riggs pilot, so this is a very solid build. Yeah, the weapons are kind of bad because the disciplines and smite did get nerfed, but besides that, that's fine. Let's just drop an aggressive Seraph here, try to keep this beacon alive, okay. We'll see if we can do some damage on this Condor. Okay, we broke all of his shields. He's not looking at us, so I don't think we have to fly yet. And we end up getting an assist on that guy. Okay, that guy's in some sort of a force field robot, so we'll keep our distance. This guy is the... What is it? That guy's the Raven. Okay, this guy's firing at us. That's fine. We'll just fly here and just do a ton of damage to this guy. And we're also trying to keep our movement up. And we ended up killing him despite having underlevel gear, so we'll take that. And I think we should be able to get this beacon, because I don't think this is beacon rush. I'm pretty sure this is... domination. Actually, no, never mind. I'm wrong. This is beacon rush. Okay, so this is kind of bad for us, and we end up getting one tapped by the decays. Okay. What should we do? Maybe. Okay, we'll land over here. We can't really do anything else this match, so we'll probably want to drop our Leo and just kind of play support. Although our teammates aren't really teammates we can link to. Maybe I link to this guy and just pray for the best. Okay. This guy has stealth somehow. We'll just damage him. Nice, free kill. We'll damage this guy too, because he's not looking at us. Okay, he has to jump. Right? We just start reloading our weapons. We lost our link, actually, so I'm probably going to want to land. I'll probably link to the shell over here. Okay. Remember, our Nanias have 600 meter range, so we can snipe this guy over here. Nice. We ended up getting the kill. That's very good. Okay, we'll link to our shell here and try and snipe these guys a little bit. Nice. Okay, we'll use our mothership on this guy. Do some damage to him. Nice. Okay, he flies away. We can actually kill this hawk inside his reflector, because Nanias do dot damage. So he's gone. Nice to see. And then this Samjok is just cooked because he no longer has his ability. And he is probably going to die here. Okay, we're getting shot at pretty hard right now, but that's fine. Okay, Samjok uses phase shift to stay alive. We're probably going to want to shoot him. Never mind, he's somehow still in phase shift. Okay. We're going to want to back up then. Maybe go for the Teth in the meantime. Okay, he's teleported on us. This is actually pretty bad for us right now. Although we are tanky still, so we can manage to tank that a little bit. Okay, hitting the Samjok. Not able to fully kill him, but still doing solid damage. And then this guy's Samjok is still alive too. Okay, nice. We ended up killing him with a mothership. We'll land. And nice, our teammate ends up getting the kill there too. Sweet. Okay, we'll probably link to him when he lands, because this guy is pretty strong. Okay, there we go. Linked up to our Harpy over there. And then now he's just going to be able to shoot at the enemies from a distance. Okay, here's the Bjorn. We'll probably want to use our... Oh, actually, no, that's our Bjorn. What am I saying? Okay, we'll go for the Shenlu here then, for the time being. Solid damage on his Aegis shields here. And we should be able to just kill him. Nice. And then that guy just ends up getting killed as well. This guy's in a... Sorry, a Siren. Okay, we'll just melt him down with our Nias, I guess. Solid damage. Ooh, nice little damage output there. And then we can just go for these guys next. Seraph. There's the Reaper Crisis over here, so I'm actually going to focus him down because he's an easy target for us. And he does pose a little bit of a threat. So we'll wait until he comes out of stealth. I know he will. We'll pretend to look away. Okay, he's not getting baited. Okay, we're going to want to keep our distance then. Maybe we bait a shot at that guy. Okay, we're going to have to reload though. Okay. We'll wait for a second. Just shoot at this Newton for the time being. Okay. Doing some solid work. Okay, here's the Crisis unstealthed. We'll get him. Nice. Our teammate ended up getting the kill. And then we'll just keep firing into this guy. Although we are dead though, I think, because I did overextend a little bit. Yeah, so we end up getting killed by the glaives. That is fine. We'll probably... Ooh, he has a level 21 Arbiter. Okay. Very solid stuff. We'll drop our Aether right here. Okay, this guy's in a Scorpion. Unfortunately for him, he's not going to last long in this thing. He's going to teleport over this way, and we are just going to one-pump him. So yeah, nice knowing you. He actually manages to get to cover. Okay, interesting to see. We know this Newton has the high-level Arbiter, so we're going to have to be careful. Okay, he might actually kill us here, so we're going to have to speed up to try and get to him. Although he does use his ability, so we end up not really getting to him in time. That's fine. I guess we'll just fire at him with our Voids. Okay, hope for the best. We're getting hit by the Sirius right now. That's fine. Also, okay. Actually, maybe it's not fine. We're taking a lot of damage right now. Okay, shot the Samjok. He instantly goes into his ability. And we can't really do much here because we are going to end up dying. Yeah, unfortunate. This is what I mean. You can't really approach the enemy when there's just so much like open space. But that's fine though. Our team has very well played the beacon game here. And we end up winning and killing the enemies. So we'll take that. And we'll dash over this way just in case somebody spawns. But I don't think anybody will. So that should just be a GG. All right, we'll take it. Yeah, one of the things that I should work on probably for the future is building a sniper build. The Nuo actually kind of qualifies for that because the Nunia and the Leilani have 600 meter range, so they'll do decently. But yeah, we're going to have to get a Nuo to actually make the full use of that. So we'll have to just wait until we get one. But until then, our sniper game is going to be kind of unfortunate. Yeah, 2.3 million damage though. We still got first place on the team. 17 trophies, so 2409 trophies now. Easily did the most damage in the lobby. Actually, not so easily. This guy actually did a decent amount too. 2058, so almost expert league. He's the guy with the Newton, maxed out Arbiter, which is the right thing to do, so he knows what he's doing. He doesn't have the right module though, but that's fine. Hopefully he swaps it around. He's got the Nuo, the Raven. He actually had the invested Raven too. I don't know why you're using the Chong drone though, because you don't have phase shift. You should probably put that on the Samjok. It is infinitely better to put it on the Samjok than to not put it on it. He also had the Harpy here with the Chion and Jotun. Yeah, solid stuff. What about this guy? So second place team guy here. He had the Pathfinder. He just got this too from the daily login, I guess. He has the Cancer build of the Bashes, so pretty cool there. And then, wait, did I just see an ultimate weapon on this kid? Wait, let me go back. He does. He has the ultimate Cyclone on it. Interesting. Okay, so I guess he got that thing from a leaderboard or something. What about here? First place guy, yeah, he's the guy with the Mark II Samjok. He's the guy who smoked us in the early game. We don't really have anything that can counter the Mark II Samjok right now. You kind of just have to wait it out or chase it down with abilities. Once we get a Ravana built, which is what I plan to get in the workshop eventually as well, we'll be able to deal with that thing pretty efficiently. Yeah, like if we go to the robot section, so remember how I talked about building the Leech as the first bot? I still think that's one of the best decisions you can make. However, there are a lot of other bots that you can go for as well. Like I said, the Siren is OP. I would say Siren and Harpy are actually better than the Leech. However, these bots do take a long time to build, so bear that in mind. You won't be getting them for a while. But if you don't mind that, then you can go for them first. What else is a decent robot here? What did I say? I think I said Loki's a decent bot. It's actually pretty strong right now. Raven, of course, is always very powerful. Hellburner is good if you want to get a bot for Extermination. And then what else is there? Besides that, I mean, I guess there's not too much stuff, but yeah, like those are some solid bots you would want to go for at the start of the game. And yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to want to go for some like stronger bots though. Wait, is there Ravana not in here? No, he is. Okay, this is probably what I'm going to build in the future alongside a Scorpion. The Ravana is just such a good counterplay bot. Arguably one of the best bots in the game. Actually, not even arguably. He's definitely considered to be one of the best bots in the game. The only issue is he takes a lot of investment to become good. So you want to level him up a lot. But besides that, we are solid. So yeah. It's good stuff, good stuff. And then how much modules do we have right now? So 877 modules, pretty good. Solid resources overall, as you guys can see. Again, we're not going to be spending microchips until we have like 1,000 of them. So we'll be saving that for a while. But yeah. And also, I guess the shipyard here reset, or supply center. So we'll just claim these. 21 keys. 135 power cells, okay. What's our last one? 100,000 silver, okay. So good stuff. And then anything from here. Okay, 100% intel for other bots. Okay, we got more intel bonuses. And then yeah, for the rest of it, I guess we'll just chill for the time being. And I guess we'll just use our gold here to speed this up and start upgrading our other Chion. So our final Chion here, we'll just go here and start leveling it. I'm probably gonna just speed it up with gold as well. So here we go. So 40. Okay, 80. I'm going to keep going until it becomes like a day. So yeah, here we go. And now we can just log in tomorrow and we'll have a level 5 Chion and we can start leveling our Pathfinder, which is going to be really sick. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I don't know why there's still an exclamation mark here. We literally spun it. And then nothing in the stores should be here either. Nice. Yeah. So decent Mark II offers here, by the way, as you guys can see. If you guys need a Titan, you can go for that, obviously. But yeah, like stuff like this, like fully Mark II gear is very good to get. Especially these weapons. The Growler and the Howler are still pretty strong, so going for those is good. Sometimes what you want to do, guys, is when you're buying these offers, don't look at the weapons and the robot combined. Try to look at it from a perspective of just the weapons and just the robot. So if you guys check here, for instance, these come with the blast rockets. So while the Hawk itself is not as good, you can actually run the blast rockets on other bots. Same case for the Condor. The Condor itself isn't too strong in the higher leagues, but the Growler and the Howler still do good. So you can use that. And yeah, these builds will obviously cycle around over time, so you can also save for those. And like over here, like this guy has the Samjock with the weapons. There's also like the regular Ravager. The links with the Redeemer. This is actually the build that I used to hit champs. So this is actually a very solid offer. You could just run that as is. We have the vacuum weapons on the Mark II Acho. That's also a really good thing to have. Yeah, like imagine it took us a month to get to Acho Mark II, right? For $7, you can get not just the robot, but also the weapons fully Mark II. The amount of silver you save is actually insane. So that's why if you're spending on the game, getting these early offers is pretty good. Yeah, like besides that, we have Armadillo here. This is probably the best drone for extermination. I'm sad they don't have that for free-to-play players right now. And obviously, if you needed to, you could buy a pilot, but I highly recommend against that. Yeah. And also these motherships, if you just wait a little bit, you'll be able to get them for free. Also, if you guys are curious why there's two offers with different prices, it's actually a little bit of a psychology trick. Companies actually do this to basically say, oh, $7 but $5, this is actually a crazy offer, then I'll buy this instead. But hear me out, you guys are actually spending money on the game regardless. You're thinking that you're saving, what, $6 for buying 3 of these instead of this. But at the end of the day, you're still spending $15 to get a max mothership. So from Pixonic's point of view, they are literally gaining a win because you guys are spending on the game. Which is obviously, by the way, I'm not saying don't spend on the game. I'm just saying when you spend, keep in mind what you're spending on. Because games like this, which is a gacha game, are very predatory in terms of money, and we'll try to take as much money from you as possible. So you want to be very mindful of how you're spending. That aside though, I do think it's fine if you spend on the game. Like I say, I spend a lot on War Robots too, although not in the recent times, but I have spent a lot over time. But yeah, as long as you're having fun, as I always say, I don't think it's money that's been wasted because you're, at the end of the day, you're spending it to treat yourself. So yeah, we have a lot of hanger slots now, so if we get some future bots, we can obviously add them in. In fact, I might actually go add some in right now just for the sake of fun. Should we add in? Maybe we add in bots that we've used over time. So let's add in the Leo because he was our GOAT for a while. Let's add in our Doc because he also was pretty good. And then let's include our Griffin as well here because he was also our GOAT for a while as well. So yeah, solid stuff. Obviously, we won't be running these bots anytime soon, but glad to have had them on the team. And then this hanger, I guess we'll reserve for a while until we get some better stuff. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Yo, brother, signing off.